Hey, welcome back. In this video, I want to show you something new in Superwhisper that opens up a lot of interesting workflows. Superwhisper now has a CLI, which means there's a command line tool that can access your history. This gives you advanced search controls over your dictations, the ability to read previous recordings, export entries, manage vocabulary, and a few other things. Installation is pretty straightforward. Just copy the command from the link you will find in the description of the video and run it in your terminal. After that, Superwhisper will be available on your system and you can quickly confirm by running Superwhisper version. Before I get into the CLI itself, I want to show you the MCP first because in my opinion, it offers the more user-friendly path. This is a local MCP and depending on which AI tool you are using, you might need a little extra setup. In my case, I am using Codex together with Superwhisper's agent integration, and all I had to do was ask, hey, I just installed Superwhisper's CLI on my system. Can you help me set up the MCP? The AI handled the installation for me, and with this, you don't need to know any terminal commands or technical language. Let's say I'm looking for something I dictated recently. Hey, search my Superwhisper history for transcriptions related to a director I was researching last week. I remember it had something to do with documentary filmmaking, but I don't remember the exact name. Even if you don't remember exact keywords and without having to scroll through the history panel, you can still find what you are looking for quickly. You can even narrow it down by mode or time period, and the AI handles the filtering for you. But having this in an AI tool like Codex or Claude can allow you to take this further. Great. Please read the most recent interview or lecture that I transcribed of his and make me a note in Bear with some of the most important takeaways and a quick summary. So not only can you find things faster, but you can take action on that data right away and reuse it however your workflow needs. Another use case is around snippets and vocabulary. If you have seen our previous video on this, you know it's designed to help Superwhisper recognize words, technical terms, or product names that are specific to what you do. Adding them to the app gives you better, more consistent transcription results. With the MCP, you can set all of that just by asking, for example, I have a markdown file in my desktop. Please inspect it, find any names or terms that are not common everyday language or have an unusual spelling. Add them to my Superwhisper vocabulary. I want to use this to improve my transcription results. Also, add a snippet for when I say web shortcut, so it inserts superwhisper.com. This is a huge time saver if you work in a technical field. You can hand the AI a document that's full of specialized terms and it pulls out the ones worth adding. The file in my example here only has a short passage with a few unusual names, but the same approach works for something much longer or more complex. One thing to note is that for these changes to take effect, Superwhisper needs to restart, but Codex handles that automatically for me, and now I can dictate an email with those names. Hey, Erin, thank you so much for meeting with me the other day. It would be great if you could pass along to Jorin what we discussed. You can download the app directly from Web Shortcut. Thanks, Robert. And as you can see, not only did Superwhisper get the names spelling right, even though they are a bit different than usual, but it also expanded Web Shortcut into the full URL, just like I set it up. What I have shown you here is the MCP side, which allows you to take advantage of this tool using natural language. But underneath is the CLI itself. If you are comfortable in terminal, you can just run this directly. Type this to see all the available commands, and you can run any of them with that same flag to get more details. For example, here we can see that search supports Boolean operators, date filters, and more. You also got quick access to your most recent dictations. Let me pull my latest 5. And if I want to read any of those, there's the read command that works with their IDs. Since I'm already in terminal, I could pipe the results into other tools or CLI apps and process them however I want. Now, I'm not a developer and I don't spend my days writing code or using the terminal, but even for normal users, the automation possibilities here are exciting. There's simple stuff available that's very useful. For example, I am dictating in a Superwhisper mode that translates my voice into Japanese. I get the result in my front app, but let's say I want to see exactly what I said. Now it's very easy to set up a quick automation that pulls that in. Before the CLI, you'd have to write a script that went into Superwhisper's folder and look for the last dictation. If you had a lot of recordings, that process could be slow, but with a CLI, all you have to do is run this Superwhisper command. If you have Raycast, Alfred, Keyboard Maestro, or any similar app, you can have it run this and insert the result or do something with it. And here, everything is instant, no matter how big your history gets. We also got an export command, which is great for automations. And here's something worth mentioning. You can also get AI assistants to figure out the right commands, and you don't need any advanced skills for it. Let's say I have meetings I transcribe in Superwhisper under a specific mode. I can ask AI for something like this. Hey, take a look at Superwhisper's CLI. Give me a command that calculates the date range for the last 7 days and uses that to export all transcriptions from my meeting mode in Markdown, saving them to my desktop. I want to be able to run this as an automation anytime. Codex gives me back a command I can plug into any automation app and set it to run once a week. I will run this in the terminal just to show you, and now I've got a file with my transcriptions. I could hand this to AI for summaries, key points, or anything else. And the possibilities go way beyond that. You could use this to build an automation that adds selected text to your vocabulary, make a dashboard of your Superwhisper usage, have a script to reprocess your latest recording. There are a lot of directions you could take this, and there's no way I could cover all of them in one video. The main thing I want you to take away is that the new CLI and MCP turn your dictations into something actionable. You can find them faster, reuse them, and automate things around them. On top of that, having vocabulary and snippets accessible here makes it easier to customize the experience and the results you get from the app. I am really curious to see what others build with this. If you are using the Superwhisper CLI in an interesting way, drop it in the comments. I think this is one of those features where the best ideas will come from users trying things and sharing their own workflows. Thank you for watching.